Action.
Today we're going to have a look at some mixtures, and mixtures are a combination of two or more things that come together to make something. We're going to have a look at something that is used for a purpose. So we're going to have a look at this cereal here. I've got some cornflakes, and what can you see in the cornflakes? Have a look.
I can see lots of cornflakes.
Have a bit of a mix with the spoon there. What can you see?
Lots of cornflakes.
You can see all the little particles in there. Particles are the little tiny bits that are all inside there. Now we're going to make a mixture by pouring the milk into the cornflakes and see what happens.
Yep.
What do you think might happen when we pour the milk into the cornflakes?
You'll have bits of cornflakes floating inside the milk.
Okay, pour it in and let's have a look and see what's going to happen. And use the spoon there and have a bit of a mix. And what can you see there? What can you see?
I can see that cornflakes are floating in the milk.
And all the particles, are they combining?
No.
No, we can still see the particles in the milk, can't we?
Yep.
Let's try and see if we can separate the particles, because in a mixture, the particles are able to be separated. So using the colander there, and put it over this container, and take this, and we're going to pour it into here, and see if we can separate the particles again. Because we should be able to if it's a proper mixture.
Yep.
And have we gotten all the particles back?
Yep.
I think we have. We'll just pop it back into this container. Okay, we'll just pop these out the way for a minute. Now we're going to have a look at a different type of mixture. Now remember we said that a mixture was two or more things that come together to create something.
Yep.
For a purpose. And so this time we're going to make some Play-Doh. And in our Play-Doh I've got some coloured water.
Yep. I've
got some salt here. And I've got some flour. So these are the different materials that we're going to use to make the Play-Doh. So do you want to tip into here?
Yep.
Tip that one in. And what do you think is going to happen when we tip all the materials into the bowl? What do you think is going to happen?
I think they'll start to combine together.
And you want to tip the next one in, the salt?
Yep.
And the water?
Yep. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough. And you want to get the spoon?
Where'd the spoon go?
What'd you do with the spoon?
Oh,
It's in the container.
there it is. Okay, that's good.
I'm going to give it a bit of a mix and we'll see what happens to this one. What can you see starting to happen to the mixture in this one?
It's starting to get thicker because all of the powders are combining with water.
And this one, when we have a look at this one, can we see all the particles in this one?
No.
No, we can't really, can we? So what we can say here, that this one isn't a mixture because we can't see all the particles, all the things that we put into here. We can't see them again, can we? And if we tried to put it back into the colander, we couldn't try and separate it really, could we?
Probably not.
Well, let's try and see if we can separate it.
Okay.
We'll hold it over this container and we'll see if we can. We can't really, can we? We can't get the water back and we can't get the flour back. Okay, so what we've looked at here is we've looked at some cereal here, and we've had a look at that. A mixture is a combination of two or more things that come together to make something, and we should be able to separate it. And with the cereal, we were able to separate that back into its back to the materials that we used to put it in. But when we made the Play-Doh, we were not able to put the things back into their original state. So we couldn't get the water back, we couldn't get the salt back, and we couldn't get the flour back. So therefore, this one is not really a mixture. What actually has happened here is we've had a chemical reaction.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.